The International Criminal Court is seeking arrest warrants against both Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and Hamas leader Yahya Sinwar in connection with the October 7th attacks and the Gaza war. The ICC statement does not accuse Israel and Hamas leaders of identical crimes, though there are some overlaps. Across the Atlantic, though, the United States President, Joe Biden, has called the ICC's application for arrest warrants for Israeli leaders outrageous. But unlike all of the European Union's member countries, the United States is not a full member of the ICC. But the ICC's move follows a separate case currently being heard by a different court, the International Court of Justice, of accusations brought by South Africa that Israel is committing genocide in its response to last October's attack. Israel, as you know, strenuously denies the allegation. But where to now? Well, Mohammed Ghazali will be joining us for the latest updates. He's with us at the moment. Ghazali, the request for warrants will now be assessed by the pre-trial chamber of the ICC. Take our viewers through what's next.
See, the first thing is that this Karim Khan, the ICC prosecutor, has applied for a warrant. Once the judges will realize that perhaps this demand is legitimate or it has the weight, it will issue the warrant, and after which the accused will have to sort of present himself before the trial court. Now, why this all development is very significant, because as you were mentioning, that Israel has been accused of starvation, causing great suffering, willful killing or murder, directing attacks against a civilian population, crime against humanity of extermination and murder, as well as persecution and other inhumane acts, while Hamas leaders have been accused of different crimes, which also includes murder or taking hostages as a war crime, and also very important, which make a lot of fury, was rape and other acts of sexual violence. Now, why this is very significant? Because all this while, as you mentioned, the United States have often said that they will have a kind of ironclad support for Israel. They have been arming them. They have been giving them military aid as well. But when it comes to for the first time, the leader of the state in Israel has been dragged to ICC as an accused, or even an arrest warrant has been pursued against him. So that makes it, and it's not just Mr. Netanyahu, but his defense minister Yoav Gallant as well. And moments after this report came out, where Mr. Karim Khan was quoted saying this, Yoav Gallant, the defense minister, also went to the media saying that we are going to broaden the horizon of our Rafah scam, or the Operation Rafah will be widened now. This entire issue has come up once the Israeli army or the Israeli government decided that they will go into Rafah with their ground invasion, despite all the caution and warning from the United States. And till now, even the close allies have now started opening up to say that what ICC has decided, or what Mr. Karim Khan is pursuing in the ICC, should go to its logical end. Even Belgium, even Germany, and many other countries have now come out supporting this arrest warrant, which will be pursued by Mr. Karim Khan, the chief prosecutor. So it will have to be seen in a very different light now, because all this while many European countries and allies of Israel have been supporting them throughout since the war broke out. But now, amid pressure from United States of not going into Rafah, but Mr. Joe Biden yesterday saying that it is outrageous that you can't compare Hamas and Israel. Now it seems that besides war front in Gaza Strip, Israel will also have to sort of face diplomatic isolation, because many countries which had been supporting it initially or since last year the war broke out, now they are also voicing opinion that Israel should face the law in the International Criminal Court.
As always, Ghazali, thank you so much for joining us with the latest details. We have reactions lined up for you from the Israel Prime Minister as well as the US President. The US President has clearly said he's criticized the ICC's decision and called it outrageous. Listen in.
The outrageous decision by the ICC prosecutor, Karim Khan, to seek arrest warrants against the democratically elected leaders of Israel is a moral outrage of historic proportions. It will cast an everlasting mark of shame on the International Court.
Let me be clear. We reject the ICC's application for arrest warrants against Israeli leaders. Whatever these warrants may imply, there is no equivalence between Israel and Hamas. And it's clear Israel wants to do all it can to ensure civilian protection. But let me be clear. Contrary to allegations against Israel made by the International Court of Justice, What's happening is not genocide. We reject that.